and welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. With me is Lauren Aldrich from the soccer team. And first off, I want to thank you so much for joining me today.
No problem.
So first off, how'd you get started in soccer?
Well, I started when I was about 2 or 3. My mom played in college, and I used to just sit behind my parents' pickup games, behind the net when I was really little, and just watch. So I just kind of got an interest from that.
So did you play any other sports besides soccer growing up?
Yeah. Up until my freshman year of college, I played basketball, and I ran track in high school.
So what was the deciding factor in choosing soccer over the other sports?
Honestly, it was a heartbreaker decision. I really loved both basketball and soccer, and I really enjoyed track. But it just turned into exposure, and I played Premier Soccer. I played NPL for FC Stars, and I just realized that there was going to be more opportunity in soccer than in basketball.
So when you did decide to play soccer in college, what was your recruitment process like?
Because I'm a transfer, I've actually done the recruitment process twice, but I started really late because I struggled to decide which sport I wanted to play in college. So the recruitment process for me pretty much just took place my junior and senior year, mostly my senior year. And it was my first tournament with my FC Stars team, and I played at UMass Lowell originally. The coach saw me, and I don't know, it just kind of went from there. And then after 2 years at UMass, I went to Troy, obviously, but that situation is a little different. We got a new coach at UMass, and I was on the interview board, so I got to see all the different coaches, and it turns out that Coach Jed went for the job. So I was listening to the interviews, and out of the 4 candidates, I, by the end, realized that I thought that Coach Jed would be the best fit for me. But it turned out that Coach Jed accepted the job here, and we got a different coach at UMass. So then, after my spring season with that new coach, I decided to reach out and contact some new coaches after I got my papers. And I contacted Jed and was just like, hey, I listened to your interview. I think that we'd be a really good fit together. And then I flew down here from Massachusetts, and yeah.
So besides Coach O'Connor, what's another reason you decided to transfer to Troy?
Well, soccer is a big part of the decision for me because I love soccer. But also I thought it would be a great experience to come down to Alabama. I've never been in the state, never had been until preseason, so I thought that would be a big change for me, and I don't know, I thought it would be a cool experience. Also, they have a great criminal justice program, which is my major, and there's not as much snow here as in Massachusetts, so that's a win.
So what's the best part about being able to play for Jed?
The best part? Every day is definitely exciting. The environment is extremely competitive, and I just really enjoy playing for Coach Jen and Joe. They love being part of the practices. They play in the games. We had a 4v4 last night, and they were in the games going at it. And it's honestly this past season was my favorite season playing in college so far. They just really care about all the players, and they're really invested in both our soccer lives and our lives outside of soccer, which is really great.
Now, he did do karaoke with the coaches during a football game. Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that.
What did you think about that?
I thought it was good. I was listening to it, and I was like, he's actually hitting those notes. I'm surprised. But yeah, he's not bad. And Coach Joe, he's also very good at karaoke. He sang for us on the bus one time on the way back from a game, and we constantly asked for encore for him to do it again.
Do you think he will be on karaoke with the coaches next season?
He definitely should be. I definitely think so.
All right, now this season you have some new freshmen on the team. So what's it been like getting to know those players?
The freshmen are awesome. They're all very fun to be around, and they really get into practice also. And I play in the back line, so I'm a center back, and I had all season two of the fullbacks were freshmen, Abby Donnelly and Maria. They both played big minutes there, and they really stepped up for us. So that was huge. And you know, a couple of the freshmen suffered injuries, but you know, when they did get in there, they definitely gave it 100%, and we're gonna all be looking for them to step up again for us next year now that they have a season under their belt.
And what are some things that you think that they bring to the team, not just last season, but for this upcoming season?
Well, freshmen, when your sophomore year, it's a totally different ball game. You know what to expect. Preseason, it's not as daunting, so I think that they'll have a lot more confidence. So I think that confidence just can really help with their game. So I mean, I don't know what exactly will happen, but I think that it'll be good things.
Right, and then you had two seniors leave the team after this season. So what is something that they're gonna leave with?
Leave with as in, what are they going to do in the future, or?
What's something that they brought to the team that maybe may not be there next season?
Well, Haley and Mickey are both amazing players. You know, Haley has wheels that are just unbelievable. That girl can run so fast, and she's very good technically speaking. She's very good at taking people on 1v1, coming out of the back. And Mickey is just the seniority that she has and just the confidence that she has in the back is like really great. I love playing with her. I always knew what to expect. She was good at playing out of the back, and she also had a really good long kick. So both of them are going to be very missed. Haley's actually my roommate, so I'm really going to miss her. But yeah, the freshmen though, they'll step up. We got Haley Mercer who can step up for us. So they won't be replaced, but some people will have to step up and try to fill those shoes. Right,
and then next season is your last season, right?
Yeah.
So what is something that you want to accomplish in your last season in college soccer?
Something I want to accomplish. Well, I definitely want to do better in the postseason than we did this season. We came in third overall regular season, which isn't bad, but I definitely want to win a Sun Belt championship. That would be amazing. I think everyone does, of course. And I think I just want it to be my favorite season yet again. I mean, I just want to keep going on an upward incline. I just want it to get better and better. I want my game to improve. And I don't know, I just want to leave having it be a positive feeling and, you know, being able to look back and really, you know, cherish the experience that I had.
Yeah, and this season you did make it to the first round of the tournament, but you lost to the team that you beat 5-0 a few days before. So what were the feelings after that game, knowing you weren't going to make it to the second round?
After the game, I mean, there weren't any good feelings. I was very upset and angry. I mean, when we originally played them, like you said, we won 5-0. But the thing is that with our team, we were definitely very young this year. We had a lot of sophomores playing, we had freshmen playing. We only had two seniors, like you said. So what I can take from this after the game, it took me a little while to look back and think about it like this, but you know, we can take this game and learn from it so that next season we can do better. You know, we didn't get the result that we wanted, and I thought we could have played better, but I think that nervousness and being such a young team, I think that'll come next year and the year after.
So what are some of the things that the team took away from that game?
Coach Jed mentioned after the game that he thought that the expectations kind of like scared us because we were seeded third and the other team was seeded sixth, and we played them right after we had just played them. So we played them, we won 5-0, and then the next game we had was against them again. So he thought that maybe that kind of shook people a little bit and changed the way that we played. So I think he just said that next year we need to be able to accept those expectations and accept that challenge and respond better.
All right, and onto you a little bit. What do you like to do when you're not playing or practicing?
I'm not playing or practicing. I play the guitar and sing, so I like doing that. I'm sure not a lot of Troy basketball fans like this, but I'm a big Duke basketball fan, so I follow them and watch their games. Of course, I like watching the Troy football team and their games. They have that big game this weekend. So, And I also like hanging out with the team and doing things other than soccer. Sometimes we have like team game nights and stuff, so that's fun.
And earlier you mentioned your criminal justice major. What do you want to do with that when you graduate?
I really want to be a canine officer, either work in missing persons or the drug field, so yeah.
All right, and lastly, do you have any tips for someone who may just be getting into playing soccer?
Some tips? I think if you're just beginning soccer, you know, you want to listen louder, because that's how you're going to learn. Never be afraid to try new things, and no matter what level you're playing at, the reason why you started was because it's fun. So, I mean, always play for the joy of it, and I think accept every challenge, and I think that would probably be it.
All right, well, thank you again for joining me, and best of luck next season.
Thanks.
Stay tuned for what's coming up in Trojan Sports right after this.